During the time of Bernadette, the Parish Church in Lourdes was the Church of St. Peter. It stood near the town centre in the area known as Place Peyramale, where we now find the tourist information and a prominent war memorial. The Church of St. Peter was where the Subaru family would regularly attend Mass. It was where Francois and Louise were married in 1843. It is also where Bernadette was baptised on the 9th of January 1844. Her baptism took place when she was 2 days old, on the day of her parents' first wedding anniversary. The parish priest during the apparitions of 1858 was Father Dominique Peyramale. He lived in the nearby presbytery. He was a charitable and intelligent man. A 14-year-old Bernadette would visit him and talk to him about the lady from the rock of Massabielle. One important message conveyed by Bernadette during these visits was, "The lady wants a chapel." Father Peyramale was not unkind to Bernadette, but initially took a cautious approach to her story. He told her to ask the lady her name, and indeed, after the 16th apparition, when Our Lady spoke the words, "I am the Immaculate Conception," in Bernadette's local dialect, it was straight to Father Peyramale that the little girl rushed, repeating the phrase all the way, for fear of forgetting the words which she had heard but not understood. These words proved to be a turning point for Father Peyramale, and he became a great pioneer in convincing the church authorities to recognise Bernadette's story. The two remained firm friends even after Bernadette left Lourdes in 1866, exchanging letters and praying for one another. The church requested by the lady was built. It is the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, or the Upper Basilica, in the sanctuary. Whilst Father Peyramale was still serving as parish priest in Lourdes, work began for a new church in the town in 1875. This church was to be dedicated to the Sacred Heart, or Sacré-Cœur. Construction was paused in 1877 following the death of Father Peyramale and resumed in 1896. Now, the current parish church in Lourdes stands just a minute's walk from the site of the old one. The building was a project undertaken by Father Peyramale and is a testimony to the huge contribution he made to the town of Lourdes. In 1904, St. Peter's Church was destroyed by fire. Only very few items were saved from the blaze, one being the original baptismal font. This font was placed in the new parish church of Sacred Heart. It means that by paying a visit to the new parish church, we are lucky enough to be able to see the very font in which Bernadette was baptised. Even today, many children from the parish of Lourdes have had the privilege of being baptised in the same font. On the wall over the font, we see a copy of the charred remains of Bernadette's baptismal certificate, which was also salvaged from the fire. Other salvaged items include the statues of St. John the Baptist and of the mother and child in gilded wood, also found in Sacré-Cœur. To the left and right of the main aisle, we can see many side altars, dedicated to St. Joseph, St. Therese, and the Holy Family, among others. To the left of the main altar, we find an altar dedicated to St. Bernadette, who incidentally never visited this church. There, we find a beautiful painting depicting Bernadette during one of the apparitions, and a reliquary containing a first-class relic of the local saint. Father Peyramale's tomb is found in the crypt of Sacred Heart. The entrance to this beautiful little chapel is situated to the right of the main church. The new church was consecrated in 1903. In spring 2018, extensive renovation work began on the Sacré-Cœur, and it continues to this day. We hope we shall soon be able to visit this very special church again.